Hey everybody, how you doing up there? You see the cherry blossoms? They're just about ready to bloom. So I'm gonna take you around the park and we're gonna take a look and see how close we are to the actual cherry blossoms blooming. So I have this gimbal with a stick, so I was able to take you up there to the top of the tree. So we're live. This is a park in Tokyo. This is Shinozaki Park. This is my local neighborhood park. And I'm gonna take you around and we're gonna take a really close look at the cherry blossoms, the sakura, and find out what the status is of the cherry blossoms. Today is, well, it's actually, believe it or not, the first blossoms in Tokyo have already opened up. And the first location, normally, typically, even in this area of Japan, is at Yasukuni Shrine. And the news reported yesterday that because we've been having really warm weather in Tokyo, that the cherry blossoms started blooming. And that's really cool because I'm really in the mood and I can't wait anymore. I've been waiting for a very long time. And as you saw up there, they're just like right there. And this park, let me turn the camera around. This park is really really famous for having beautiful cherry blossoms. It's not Yoyogi Park, it's not Ueno Park, it's at my local park. And one of the places that I like to go when I'm doing hanami, which is cherry blossom viewing, we call that hanami, H-A-N-A-M-I, sorry. When we do hanami, I like to come to the local places and meet with my neighbors and people who I've seen the years in the past. But also it's more intimate. It's not as crowded, and I feel a little bit closer to nature. This park has been tagged in the description, and this park is tagged in the description. And also, I think there's lots of different parks and lots of different neighborhoods all throughout Tokyo. And when people ask me where is the best place to see the cherry blossoms in Tokyo, the answer is always going to be, to me, and if you're asking me, it's going to be my local park or a local place or a neighborhood with just one tree. And I want to thank you, Mr. Bricks, for the super chat. I appreciate that. The best time to go to visit the cherry blossoms would be probably next week. As you can see, I'm going to but let me put the camera up one more time for everybody. So Nosh and Rod's pretty excited about that. I'm going to put the camera up one more time. I'm going to extend it really high, and I want to give you a bird's eye look at the cherry blossoms, okay? Here we go. You see it? So that blossom they're like, I'd say it's like, yeah, like a week away. No, less than that, maybe 3 or 4 days away. Check it out. And this one here, yeah, you can already see the pink starting to come out of it. The green blossoms have bloomed, and we're very, very close. We're very close. Let me turn the camera around, and I'm gonna take you up into the trees. I like to extend. We're gonna go about 2 meters higher than me and take a look. And you can see it's very close. The reason I turn the camera around is because the background, the sky is bright. It's hard for you to see. It's hard for you to see the cherry blossoms. There you go. So we're very, very close. Here you go. Yeah. They're just about to come out. It's pretty cool, because I'm a huge cherry blossom maniac. I love this time of year because I can kind of put everything aside for a week and just sort of relax and enjoy nature. Even in the city, that's a lot of fun to do. Here we go. This one's not too far. It's not too high up. It's really nice. Let me see if I could zoom in on her. There you go. Come on, iPhone 7, get it. Usually the iPhone 7 can usually pick it up. Yeah. So leave in the description a place that you like to go. If you are living in Tokyo or you've visited Japan before, put in the comments, where have you been? What parks left a really good impression on you? And I'm not gonna eat them. Who wrote that? Roxo, is that you? Yeah. I'm not gonna eat the cherry blossoms, but you can eat the cherry blossoms. I don't wanna be too hard on Roxo because, you know, they put it in cuisine. What they do is they pretty much pickle them, and you can preserve them, dry them. You can put them in a cake. I've seen them on cupcakes. I've seen them in bread. I've seen them on cookies. I've seen them in senbei. I've seen them in liqueur. And I'm gonna drink a bottle of liqueur with a cherry blossom in it next week when we do some hanami, some cherry blossom viewing parties. But I didn't just want to bring you an update of the cherry blossoms, although that's the main purpose of this. Here's another one you can see. Oh, that's a beautiful shot now. Come on, iPhone 7, get that focus in there. Yeah. So you can see they're very close. And the pink is starting to come out, you see? The pink is really starting to come out. And we're gonna see those white blossoms. They look pink now, but when they open up, they get white. Yeah. Look like asparagus. You know, maybe you can eat them. I don't think it's gonna. You know what, Mr. Bricks? I got something else for you. So I'm gonna go to another side of the park, but first, before I do that, I got here a champagne glass. And typically, when you come out here and you look at the cherry blossoms, you usually have a drink. And I'm sort of a high class person, at least I pretend to be. And when I do, I like to come with real glass, which usually sometimes ends up breaking, creating a disaster, to throw it away, and you have to recycle it, I guess, because it's glass. All right, I'm gonna put this down for a second and get the tripod up here. So I'm gonna do very quickly, show you this weird drink I had. And if you know what Polky is, hold on a second. If you know what Polky is, you can look up at the tree. Polky is this really, here it is. This is the drink, check it out. It's this weird pink color, and I thought this goes good with the cherry blossom seasons. It's not a Coca-Cola, but you see right here? It's made by the Polky company, or Polky, which, focus on the Polky. Polky are these sticks with chocolate on it, or sometimes they have different flavors on it. So Polky has created this acai tea. And it's made by Kirin. Kirin is the company that also makes some pretty bizarre products. It looks like a little mermaid and a Hawaiian dude playing the Polky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try this thing, and then we're gonna see, because I love to try some of the weird stuff. I love to try some of the weird stuff. So I got the champagne glass, and we're gonna open this together. This is for you, Mr. Bricks, because I'm not gonna eat a bud. That's like, I'm destroying nature. You want me to destroy nature? Let's be honest, I don't want to do that yet. But you know, I will eat it. I will eat the cherry blossom maybe during the hanami for you, okay? So you'll have your revenge, because I will eat a blossom, but I won't eat a bud. It's like eating a baby. I don't. Just let it grow a little bit. All right, here we go. The weird Polky tea it's acai flavored, which is a berry. And it's supposed to be very nice too. Just made that up. It's not very cool. All right, let's give this thing a try. Happy Sakura season, everybody. Oh, that looks milky. Oh my. All right. Oh my, it's really milky and okay, take a look at the other side here. It's got a weird flavor. This is like a normal drink from a vending machine. And it's acai flavored Polky. And Polky makes those chocolate sticks. All right, let's give this a try. To the start of the hanami season, may you bloom in style and look as beautiful as you do every year. Oh, hanami tree sakura. Sounded better than it really was. Okay, cheers everybody. That's weird. That's weird. This is technically it's tea. It says kocha. Do you see here the last two characters? It says kocha. This is very weird. Okay, on the front side, it's extremely sweet, and it has a kind of a berry and chocolatey taste. And then on the back side, you taste that bitterness of the tea, and they've somehow destroyed your taste buds by dividing it up and conquering all corners of your tongue, and it's surprisingly good. I don't know. I'm usually disappointed with these trendy drinks, but this is the Kirin Acai Yogurt Tea, made by collaboration by Polky. All right, one more. Oh, hanami trees, sakura trees, and the hanami season bloom. Shall you bloom upon thy blooming branches, and show thee the white canopy of spring and thee. Cheers, everybody. It's not Pepto-Bismol. Well, it kind of looks like it, but. To the cherry blossom seasons and the fun and festivities to follow. Very, very good. So now, before I end this live stream, okay, gotta clean this up, not break the glass. This is the extension stick for my DJI Osmo #1, not the new one. And it was a pretty useful stick. It extends about, I'd say like 2.5 meters or more. And it gets the gimbal up pretty high. But on the downside, it was ridiculously expensive. Okay, so this is a cherry blossom area. You can see there's a lot of trees in here, and in a week, it's just gonna be filled with people with blue sheets, drinking and barbecuing. I don't know if they barbecue. You're not allowed to barbecue technically in the city of Tokyo unless it's a registered barbecue place, so you can't just light up a fire because there are fire laws. But some people do. Some people do. All right, thanks, Mr. Bricks. I'm becoming a fan of you too. I appreciate all the support, everybody. This show is pretty much funded just by everybody giving super chats and for everybody on Patreon. It's been huge. There's some flowers over there, so I'm gonna take a look at some of those trees. They look like they're pretty much bloomed. And then right to the right of them, those are some more very mature cherry blossom trees. They're a little bit older. Not a little bit, they're probably really old. And I'm gonna show you my favorite cherry blossom tree. I think that might be it. It's hard for me to tell because I like to see her in her full glory. And right now she's somewhat naked. And that's not a good look for any tree. She's doing her best. All right, let's start over here. These might be ume blossoms. I'm never really sure of the variety because I'm not a botanist, but I play one on TV. That's not a good phrase to use here. I don't really. This is really beautiful. There's many varieties of cherry blossoms. Thanks for laughing, Boris. You're live streaming by yourself. When you start laughing at yourself or tell a joke, it's like better when people are laughing online, I guess. So this cherry blossom, it could be ume or it could be another variety of the cherry blossoms, and I apologize for the wind noise, but these have bloomed and they're at the end. You can tell because the green leaves are starting to pop out of where the blossoms were. Yeah. Photo look Hawaii, hey! Aloha! Greetings from Tokyo, my friend. You can see here, I think, yeah, these are also younger, and the younger trees seem to blossom earlier than the more mature trees. I'm talking about sakura in particular, but they're very beautiful nonetheless. It was last month I was at the Tokyo Edo Castle, and was the ruins of Edo Castle. Oh wait, okay. Oh, see, I told you, most of these places, they actually put the variety of the tree on here. This one is the Cerasus and Kanzakura Kawazu Zakura. So it is a sakura tree. It's a zakura tree, Kawazu Zakura. Very cool, and it's finished. So everybody who's been waiting for the cherry blossoms, some of these varieties have bloomed already. So it's not a secret that if you want to see the cherry blossoms here in Tokyo, you have to get here at the right time, and the right time is starting right now. All right. So for everybody who's joining this live stream right now, the cherry blossoms started blooming. They started blooming. Yesterday was the first television report at Yasukuni Shrine in central Tokyo that they started blooming, and I'm talking about the Yoshino variety. Here though, the more mature trees, they're just still buds, as you can clearly see. But if you look carefully, and no, Mr. Bricks, I'm not gonna eat this one either. Right here, you can see that it's just starting to open up. A little bit of pink, but it'll be white when it comes out, the cherry blossom. And this tree in particular, I really love. This is my favorite cherry blossom tree. It is a mother of cherry blossoms, a mother sakura, I think. It's just really, really big, and it goes up pretty high. It's been on this park for hundreds of years, I'm sure. I'm just speculating, but I'm probably not that far off. And when it blooms, it's just tens of thousands of, I didn't count them, I can't say for sure, but it seems like tens of thousands of blossoms. And you can no longer see the inside of the tree. It's just covered in white. And for everybody who's watching this, I'm gonna come back here in a week's time, okay? Mark my words. Just put a big check or write it down. Take a note. I'm gonna come back here at night with a light, and I'm gonna illuminate this mama, and I'm gonna show you why this bare naked tree is my favorite of all the trees. I don't have to go to, okay, it's been marked. Thank you very much. Who wrote that? Kyle Newcomb. Thank you, Kyle. It's been marked and noted. Thank you all for noting that. This tree is my favorite tree. I'm having a lot of fun out here. And I just wanted to show you, before I edit this live stream, this is gonna be a short one. This is what a cherry blossom tree looks like without any blossoms. And in a week, I'm coming back here, and I'm coming here with LED lights. I'm just gonna come in with like a studio of lights, and I'm gonna just show you and sit here and enjoy the nature of my favorite tree and give some respect to a matriarch or a patriarch. I don't know if it's a male or a female. I'm just gonna say female, because I know I have a friend named Sakura, and she is a she, so I'm gonna say it's a sakura tree, so they're all she's maybe? It's hard to say. But she is a mother of cherry blossom trees, a beautiful, beautiful tree. I love trees. I found the largest tree on Aogashima, the oldest tree, gave it a big hug, and ants got me. A lot of ants on there and spiders, but gotta show your respect to nature, to Mother Nature. And she's got a lot of babies, as you can see, tons and tons of cherry blossoms that are just budding right now. You know, it's exciting. For me, I'm totally stoked being here, because there's a chill, there's a warmth in the air. There's a little bit of a chill, but there's a breeze and there's a warmth in the air, and that smell is the smell of spring, which is basically a lot of pollen that makes people in Japan sneeze. So people get sick again, and the subway is filled with people's mucus and sneezing and masks, and it's kind of gross, but that's spring to me. It's a beautiful park, and before I end this stream, it is a beautiful park, and these are cherry blossoms as well. They also have in the center of the park a lot of places to play baseball, and I was doing a cricket stream yesterday and showing that that's a place where a lot of people do sports, and a lot of places in Tokyo also have inside the parks baseball stadiums. And I wouldn't say them stadiums, but they're fields where people can play. But the thing is with these, they're always booked, and it's very hard to get it available. that dog's taking them for a ride. That's awesome. This is not Little League. This is like a men's league. dudes my age. I could totally play in this league. Very cool. Yeah. I could play with these dudes. This is the same age. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and we can take a little look. You wanna watch? Focus on the... Come on, man. Home run. Debatable.
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty close. That's another thing with spring in Japan. That means baseball, and a lot of the kids that have been trapped inside playing video games are forced by their parents to go out there and play baseball. Although most of them really like the experience. There's always some that go, "Yada," and you can hear them complaining to their mama. That tree over there. So there you have it. That's the status on Tokyo's cherry blossoms. I hope that this is useful for you that are coming to visit. A lot of people have been messaging me. If you're interested in the meetup that I'm gonna be doing at the cherry blossoms, that's probably gonna be taking place sometime next week. And go to the Facebook page and get updates on Instagram. And the Facebook page will have an event page, and you can sign up to come to the event. It's nothing special. It's just us hanging out. I'm not bringing like gift bags and stuff like that. I know some people have these really elaborate meetups. Pretty simple. We'll just have a good time, and if you're visiting in Tokyo, I really appreciate you making the time to watch the show. So I think it's nice that if you're visiting my city and I'm here, that we have a chance to meet up and have a drink together or something. Whether it's a very strange Polky pink acai drink like this, or it's a beer. I'll be here, and yeah, go to the Facebook page. The event's not up yet. It'll probably be up sometime tomorrow, and we can meet up if you're in the city. That'd be really fun. So everybody, I'm gonna leave you with the last 20 seconds. Oh, just a final note. Most of the cherry blossoms are about a few days away from blooming. I'd say 4 days away before you really start to see the city like bloom up. But the first blossom has already bloomed at Yasukuni Shrine. Just a little recap. So I'm gonna leave the last 20 seconds looking at the tree trunk of a very old sakura tree where the cherry blossoms bloom out of its base. It's pretty cool. Check it out. All right, so I'll see everybody. That is pretty cool. I mean, these things will blossom here, and it gets all white just on the trunk of the tree. It's kind of unique. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.